Hey guys. So I bought this robe from Victoria's Secret and it is fantastic, and my guy calls it my little old lady robe. It's not. It's actually like super sexy, or it's supposed to be, but I don't feel super sexy because I'm super pregnant and my belly hurts all the time. So it's basically my pretend sexy robe. Anyway, so it's like all silky and stuff. I hope to wear this when I am in the hospital as my like little delivery robe. I'm probably gonna sew some buttons on it so that when they have to check down there, I'm not all over the place. Um, anyway, that's not the point of this video. I just was really excited about this robe. Uh, So basically, I started taking the Makena progesterone shots. It is actually called, and I'm going to show you guys this side because it has my patient information on it. So it's actually called hydroxyprogesterone caparate injections. This is the subcutaneous, subcutaneous, basically the fat um, injection auto injector. Um, I have talked to quite a bit. I'm so out of breath. Maybe I talk too fast. I don't know what it is. So I've talked to quite a bit of women about this. I started taking mine last week at 18 weeks, but some people do take theirs earlier. Mine was just because of insurance and because of delivery issues from FedEx, and also because I didn't get my cerclage until 15 weeks. Um, Almost 16 weeks. So basically, you might be taking this shot if you have issues with progesterone, if you have had preterm labor in the past, if you have had any issues keeping a baby in. There are so many different reasons why you could be taking the progesterone, and those are my reasons. So, I've had a few women ask me about the shot and ask me if it hurts, ask me how you do it, etc. Because I'm going to say some women or most women will either go and get it done at the doctor's or they'll have a nurse come. I was supposed to have a nurse come, but since everything is kind of last minute with getting it started, they're probably not going to send someone out for at least another 3 weeks. And I'm not going to be able to be driving to the office, all that, trying to get this prescription. And so I just decided to do it myself. It is not uncommon for people to do it themselves. Don't think that this is like some super genius thing. First of all, people were giving themselves the shot when it was in a syringe. This is an auto injector. It's easy. And it doesn't hurt that bad. Great segue. Do not do this yourself if you are afraid of needles, unless you can have someone else do it for you. Do not do it if you do not like to hurt yourself or like pain, because it may hurt. And if that's going to freak you out, then I don't know what to tell you. Do not do it if you are uncomfortable with doing it yourself, etc., etc., etc. So I'm not telling you to do it yourself. I just decided to do it myself. And here's a video that might help you if you do. Anyway, so this is what it comes in, a little box. Well, it's upside down on your side. It is basically where you're going to use the box, and you're going to need... I did not need these the last time I did this because I didn't bleed or anything, but you may. From just what the doctors told me, they said I might bleed, but I didn't. So I just got some cotton balls. So you need the cotton balls. You have... Make sure my patient information is covered. So you have the actual shot, if this is gonna... So it's gonna tell you exactly how to do it, how to twist it, and exactly what to look for, exactly where to put it, etc. And then, of course, it has all the information, like the name and everything on it. If something happened to yours and when you get it, this is broken, this little seal, do not use it. You don't know what people be doing with it. Don't use it. So in the box comes a weird, because I had to fit it in there, comes instructions. And this is only not open. excuse me, because I've already done it. I did it last week myself. And each box is individually sealed and wrapped and everything. So it's a lot. Most of this is just directions in other languages and other information. So it literally, like, I suggest you read this before you do anything. I read it before I even thought I was going to do it myself. I just read it because I was being nosy and I thought that the nurse might not tell me all this stuff. Anyway, so if you can see, there it is. So it's basically going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to do it. Follow this to a T. Okay? To a T. So basically, it's going to tell you, it tells you exactly what it looks like. It's going to tell you how to find out if it's been broken, if the seal's broken. It tells you where exactly to put it, which is in the back of your arm where the majority of your fat is. I don't have a lot of fat on my arms, which kind of weirded me out a little bit because I thought I was a little fat because my face is fat and my belly's big, but I don't, I guess. And I was like, what happens if I inject this into my muscle? Because I feel like that's where I put it last week, because this is my arm, and it's not really that, I don't really have a lot of hanging fat to put the injection in. So it tells you how to open it. You're going to remove the cap, twist, and then pull. I'm going to do all of this stuff, so. And then you're going to put the auto injector. It says 90 degrees. So it's showing if someone else did it, you would be here. So if you did it yourself, you would probably be here. Okay? 90 degrees. So it tells you 90 degrees. And then you push it up into your fat until it clicks. So, up into your fat. It is going to tell you that, as you can see, mine is new and it has liquid in it. It is clear like this because that is where the progesterone is. It's basically like a syringe, guys. It's not rocket science. So when it goes into your body, the little dial is going to move and it's going to shoot up and it's going to be orange. So I'll show you guys after that. So it'll turn orange and you have to wait until it's completely orange before you remove it. So when it's all the way at the end, it's done, orange is showing, it's going to click again, and then you'll be good to go. So I'm just going to throw this down there because I'm done with that. So now I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to take this off because I am getting hot. And so here is the auto injector. And we're going to twist. Actually, I'm going to wash my hands first. Okay, so I completely forgot to tell you guys. I don't know why. But you're supposed to basically clean the area. I'm already clean because I took a shower. But clean the area if you're not clean. And then let it air dry. So you're going to let it air dry. And then you're just going to shake your arm. Ugh. Like you're partying or something. I don't know if this is what the kids do. I say that like I'm not young, but I'm really not. I'm like an old person on the inside. I don't know what people do. I don't know how they are. I'm going to turn this a little bit this way so that you guys can see when I inject myself. So you basically wait until your underarm is air dried. I'll just wave at you guys. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Hey. I'm just going to be over here. Okay. So you have your injector. You're going to open it. If I can fucking open it. So it's open. This is what it looks like when it's open. Bam. So since I'm doing this myself, I want to be able to see the window when I put it in. So I can see it right here. And you can see it too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in on this, so I'll just have to show you guys. Super close. Okay, so I want to be able to see the window. I can see it, you can see it. Hold your arm at 90 degrees, and you're going to push up. So you heard that little bitty. And I just do this because I don't know if it's gonna bleed, but it might. My arm is hurting right now. So if you're not like a person that can take pain that you do to yourself, I would suggest not doing this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm basically holding this here just because I don't know necessarily if I'm gonna bleed or not, because I didn't bleed last time. I did the last shot in this arm. It says, like, when you read through the directions, you'll see all of this. It says to alternate arms every week. They said I want you to be sticking yourself in the same spot every time. And so I just basically put pressure so that in case it bleeds or not. So this is what it looks like. That orange, see that orange little, that's where the little dye went up. So that's what it looks like when it's completely done. I'm gonna type click when the click sounds so that you guys know exactly how long it takes. It is literally just a few seconds. It's not even that bad. So yeah, that's what I do. I then put the cap back on it. So I guess at some point you would have been able to do a, what are they called? So you're able to request a, like a little, I'm getting all spacey in my head right now because I can't even think. So you're able to request a small box to put the needles in. I did not receive my box. So I have an actual plastic bag, personal items bag that I got from when I was in the hospital last. Thing that they put your shoes and your clothes in, everything to protect them from liquids, stuff like that. So I actually have that bag. So I put these into that bag, and then I put that bag inside of a paper bag. And I'm keeping them all so that when I get my box, I'll have a place to safely discard them, because they are needles. So you don't want this to be sitting around. You don't want to just discard it in the trash. You also don't want your kids to be playing with it. So be very careful with that. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here, and if you have any more questions or comments or concerns, and I'm feeling super dizzy, so I should probably sit down or drink some water or something. So if you have any problems, just give me a call. I mean, send me a message. I mean, comment. Alright guys, today I'm pregnant, and today I am progressing.